All right, welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to today's call. Just a reminder before our host starts the meeting for today. Today is a Saturday. Okay, today is a Saturday, and we expect to have meetups in all the respective cities and towns across the world. Those who can afford them. Last week we had meetups in Masaka, in Kigali, in Kitui in Kenya, and in Kenya and in Nakuru in Kenya. Today we have meetups in Kampala. Yes, we had Kampala last week. In Kampala at Baguma Restaurant. Just qualification, you just need to be a crypto ambassador. But we are there at Baguma Restaurant in Kampala today at 3 p.m. Then we are in Masaka. Yes, we are in Masaka for our meetup. Okay, we are in Masaka at our meetup. Today also, we are having a meetup in Masaka. Venue is going to be communicated. So we have a meetup in Kampala, we have a meetup in Masaka. Then we have a meetup in other areas. I have not got communication from the different leaders, but if there is any leader in any area with a meetup, reach out to me in my chat box. And you'll be shared some of the few things you need to make sure that you talk about in those meetups across the world. Good morning, everybody, and allow me welcome back our host for today, none other than our champion, our leader, and leader Doris Angel, to take over today's session. Welcome.
Wow, thank you so much, Leader Julius. Thank you so much. Good morning to you all. I hope you're all doing great. And I hope I'm loud and clear as well. Okay, so it's another Saturday morning. Let me turn off the sound so I'll be able to, yeah. All right, so it's another Saturday morning. Why are we gathered here? We are actually gathered here to learn how to navigate through our Royalq app. Okay, some people might think this meeting is not actually necessary, but it is, because with the Royalq app, the application is being updated every now and then. So we have to actually know how to use it. Okay, that is why we are gathered here. Let me see by hands those who are on V2 and above, so I can get some co-hosts to assist me officiate this meeting. Do you have some co-hosts? Kindly pardon me, I'm in the kitchen. I'm almost done with my chores. Okay, so I do not see some of my co-hosts in the house. Okay. All right, I believe they are late, unfortunately. So I'm going to just do a brief introduction about myself. Then I'll give you the opportunity to also write in the chat where you are connecting from. Okay, so I'm Doris Angel, as you all know, or most of you know, a mother of two, and also a full member of Royalq. Okay, I do it full time, even though I work in the health industry as well. So you are all welcome to today's session. I'm originally from Ghana, Africa, okay? But residing in Germany, Cologne. So if you could kindly write in the chat where you guys are connecting from, that will be helpful, so that we all know that, oh, we have people from all walks of life attending this meeting, okay? So I'll actually be reading through it to see So I actually been reading through it so you guys can see where I'm actually, like, for us to know where you guys are connecting from. Okay. So I see Pastor Mahmoud in the house. You are welcome. Is Leader Campus here? Is Leader Aja here? No, Campus is not in. Leader Aja Kojo is not here. Queen Rita is not yet in. Okay. So let's see. I see Pastor Mahmoud all the way from Ghana. We all know him. Then we have Crypto Boy. Wow, this name from the Philippines. That's nice. We have Peter Side from Uganda. I believe I know him. You've been attending these meetings a lot. We have Rogers from Kampala, Uganda. We have Pastor Stephen Jofo from Temagana. Oh, nice. You're Ghanaian. Then we have Morris attending from Arua City in Uganda. Nice. We have Larry from the Philippines. Wow. So 2 people are connecting from Philippines. What says the time over there? What says the time? I believe it's night, or since we are awake. Then we have Prompt from Rwanda. Wow. We have Emmanuel from DRC Congo. We have Songbird. Some names are very powerful. Songbird from Uganda. Then we have Mange Grace from South Sudan. We have Abdul from Rwanda. We have PJ from Masaka City. It seems Royalq, the way the Ugandans have taken it, I'm sure the whole of Ugandans are into Royalq because they are so serious with this opportunity that, in fact, Leader Julius has finished all the people in Uganda. Mahaga from Kenya. Then Prof. Oh, nice. We have a professor in the house. Prof. from Ghana, Kumasi. Nice. Guta Richard from Uganda. Richard. My kid brother's name is Richard. Leader Campus, you are here. Okay. Leader Campus is also connecting from Ghana. Okay. You're all welcome. Let's see. Namwandi from Namibia. Then we have Larry. Larry is replying that it's 3:11 p.m. in Philippines. I believe so, right? Because I'm like, okay, wow. And it's 9 a.m. here in Germany. 9:12, okay. We have Nwamanya Kenneth from Uganda, Kampala City. We have Kate, Leader Kate, I believe is my one and only Leader Kate from Nigeria, connected. Okay. Mumbiana from Windhoek, Namibia. Then we have Ayibari Melchior from Uganda. Ugandans, I thought Nigerians have powerful names, but I think Ugandans and South Africans, their names too are very powerful. Oh, my mommy is in the house, Doris. Great. My namesake and my mommy. Yes, so you're welcome, Doris. Great. Making you co-host. It's actually on the 3rd rank in Royalq. Oh, my 22 is here. It seems all my co-hosts are back. Yeah. All right. So yes. Where have I gotten to? Yes, so Doris Great is actually one old woman, just like Leader Kate from Nigeria, who lives in the Netherlands. Okay, so if you are doing Royalq and you know someone in Netherlands, you can connect her through with Leader Doris Great. She will assist you since you are all in the Crypto Ambassadors team. Okay. We have Achina, Samuel Achina. He activated not long ago from Ghana. You are welcome. And I see your trades are doing well because I receive a lot of team profit from you as well. Keep it up, and don't don't enjoy alone. Share with your family and friends. All right. So we have Bellos from Cote d'Ivoire. Wow, Cote d'Ivoire. And Ngabi Remari from Rwanda. Malit Mayen from South Sudan. Christine from Rwanda. Oh, okay. Lawrence from Abu Dhabi. You are Ugandan, but you live in Abu Dhabi. Okay. James from UAE. Elizabeth Sitali from Lancaster, UK. Wow. We have some British in the house. Okay. Emmanuel Owusu from Ghana. Okay. Isaac from Uganda. Ida Aminata, let me give you where she's coming from. She's connecting from France. All right. Stephen too is connecting from Kenya. And Richard Guta from Uganda. Wow. Nice to have you all. We are 67 in the house. Okay, and let's go. Mama Joyce from Ghana. Wow. Oh, Selassie. We have an Ewe here. Selassie from Accra, Ghana. Selassie, I'm from your tribe. I don't know if you know how to speak Ewe, because a lot of Voltarians don't know how to speak their language. I hope you are not part of those people. Okay, my Ewe name is Isnam. Okay, so nice to meet you, Selassie. Louise from Uganda. Sewada. Wow. I'll go by Akilio from Uganda. So you are all welcome. We are 69 in the house. I hope you guys will enjoy the meeting. Let me log in quickly to the appropriate account. Then I can get started, okay? So if you haven't actually invited some prospects, you can feel free and invite prospects into the meeting, because after this meeting, I bet your prospect will say, how can I join? Can you give me the link so I can get started? Okay, so guys, invite. And if your upline is not here, share the link with them unless they're at work. Or if your downline is also not here, share the link with them privately. Don't say, I shared it on the group, it's enough. No, chase them in their inbox. Because when they join and they understand, they'll not give you pressure, okay? All right. So I'm going to share my screen shortly. Then we get started. Whilst I'm presenting, if you have any questions, please feel free, drop it in the chat, or just raise your hands up, jot it down. Once I'm done, I'll open the session for questions and answers. Okay. All right, so let's go. I'm trying to get some 1 or 2. Okay, pardon me. Today I was feeling lazy to get out from bed. Just getting my water so I don't get distracted. I hope you guys will pardon me. I know some people are there saying, this is not professional. What's she doing at all? What's that? Please pardon me, okay? Julius. Okay. So why are we gathered here? Royalq, okay? Royalq is actually a financial tool that helps you to trade in crypto 24/7. You have to activate it with 120 USDT to be able to make it function properly. Now, your trading capital that you use for the business does not have to be on the Royalq app. It actually has to be in your personal trading exchange. Now, if we say personal trading exchange, what do we mean by that? Where a platform where they sell crypto, they buy crypto, you can convert, trade in crypto. In fact, you can do so many things with it, okay? With the Royalq app, you can connect 8 different exchanges, if I'm not mistaken, to your Royalq robot, and the robot will work for you, provided you have actually set it up beautifully, okay? All right, so let me share my screen. That's something brief about Royalq. Today is not introduction for Royalq, so I'll not really go deeper into details, but that's something brief I can tell you about the Royalq robot. Okay, so this is how the Royalq logo looks like. It looks like this, and it's available on the iOS, it's available on the Android, it's available on the Google Play Store. So you can get them downloaded from there, but you would need someone's referral link, someone who is already in the business. You need their referral link to be able to connect it with your exchange, okay? I hope I'm loud and clear. Am I loud and clear? Leader Doris, great. Can you guys hear me? Because the last time people were complaining my voice was really down.
You are loud and clear, my leader.
Okay. Thank you so much. All right. So that is the Royalq app. I'm going to launch it. Then I show you the exchanges that you can connect to your Royalq robot. So we have the Binance here. As you can see, it comes with the Binance logo. We have the HTX, formerly known as Hobby Global. It's the same thing. They've just changed the name. Then we have the Indodax. It's actually an exchange that is very popular in Indonesia, okay, and some part of Asian country. Then we have the Kraken. Then Bybit. With the Kraken, you need the Pro as well, okay, because the Pro is where the trading will be taking place. The Kraken here, you see, it's the Kraken Lite. Okay, so you need both Kraken and Kraken Pro. Let me quickly show you how you can see it. Okay. I think they've also changed their logo. At first, it was yellow or something, but now it looks deeper purple, okay? So you need this two to be able to connect it with the Royalq robot. Then we have Bybit. After Bybit, we have OKS, we have KuCoin, we have MEXC. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 different exchanges you can connect to the Royalq robot. I hope and pray Royalq brings a solid exchange that will be in Canada at the same time, be available in the United States of America, so that we don't lose a lot of prospects who do not want to use VPN or use another method of getting other exchanges, because with the Kraken, it's not available in all parts of the United States or in Canada, okay? So I pray they bring an exchange like Bitfinex or the Gates.io, because I think the Gates.io is available in US, since it also has it's actually a good platform. I pray and hope they bring it. So as you can see on my screen, the exchanges that I made mention of, the 8 exchanges, we can see they are part of the top 11. They are part of the top 11 exchanges here. Okay, so that should tell you that they are actually good exchanges. When you scroll down, you see so many. Okay, there are so many exchanges. But Royalq didn't give us the low ones. They made sure they gave us something that is secured, safe, and having a lot of trading volume. Okay, a lot of people are actually using it, and it's highly recommended. We have the Binance here. We have OKS, we have Bybit, we have Kraken, we have HTX, we have KuCoin, and we have MEXC. You can see it, right? I'm not talking so fast, right? Yeah, let me use a different color. So this is the MEXC, the KuCoin, the HTX, Kraken, Bybit, OKS. Then Binance is at the top here. See, Binance is actually leading with a score of 9.9. Okay, so guys, we are actually trading with the best crypto exchanges. All right. So that is it about the exchange. Now, why do you have a drop down arrow close to it? So you could see or change or switch to any of the exchanges that you are using. There are some people who are not using Binance, they are using Mexi, KuCoin, or Bybit. So anytime you come to your Royalq, make sure you change to Bybit before you search for a coin. Or even if you move to the strategy or the quantitative page, you actually have to tap on it to get the appropriate exchange you are using. Or else, if it's on the default one, that is Binance, and you are not trading with Binance, you'll be like, where is my, how do we call it? Where is my coins? You might think your coins have actually vanished, but not. Okay. So let us go back to, yeah. Now, when you open your Royalq for the first time, like when you log in, you see a pop-out announcement. If you check the date and you realize, oh, it's actually old and I've read it already, just tap on the X button to close it, okay? Because you do not need it. So you can have the full screen for yourself. Now, on my top right corner, okay, we have the security logo and we have the notification bell. Now, each feature you see on Royalq is very, very important, okay? Unless you do not know the use. It's not there for beautification or just to, like, it's just there for being there sake. No. So you have to tap on the security logo and you would see the records of the security log, how many times you have logged into your account, the device that logged into your account. In fact, they even go ahead to add the operating system. So you know that, okay, you are the one, okay? Sometimes you might not get the accurate IP address, okay? But you would get something that you know that, okay, I'm in Germany, I'm not in Ghana, okay? Now, the good thing is, if your IP address changes, you will not see login successful as the topic. You are going to see IP address changed, and there will be an exclamation mark. So that should actually tell you, it's a warning for you to know if it's not you, then you can report it to Royalq. They will investigate it and actually fix it for you. But if you experience something of that sort, just make sure you change your credentials to be on a safer side. Now, if you believe you are the one logging into your account, just tap on read all and all the dots will vanish. I hope you guys are following. Do I still have my audience in the house? Are you guys following? I hope you are following. I hope you are watching my screen as well. Okay, so my audience are not sleeping. They are still here. That's good. All right, so let's move to the notification bell, okay? So if I tap on the notification bell, there are two different type of messages I'm going to see, okay? The first one, we have the system message. Then we have the other message, okay? So under the system message, you get messages that are like they are generated by the Royalq application or the system. Whatever that happens, you'd see it under the system message, okay? Like for instance, login change notification, the IP address or the phone has been changed, they'll let you know. Recharge has arrived, they'll let you know. If your fuel fee is getting finished, they'll let you know, they'll alert you. I think one day someone was asking that why is it that if your fuel fee gets below 10, they start to give you a lot of messages. And I said, yes, they are trying to remind you that once it gets below 2, the robot will stop functioning. It cannot sell, neither can it buy. So it's actually good. If you don't want to be seeing such notifications, please top up your fuel fee. Once you see it below 10, quickly top up, then you will not get messages of that sort. Because anytime a coin sells for you, they are going to remind you, okay? Now, you get messages too, like, for instance, you have opened more margin calls for a particular coin. The coin hasn't yet initiated those margin calls. but you have used the money that you planned to use to buy more margin calls for that old coin to buy a new coin. So if the old coin wants to actually open more margin calls, they do not get USDT. So you get messages like Binance BNB USDT blah 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 has stopped because you do not have enough USDT. So what do? You either top up USDT in your exchange if you have. If you do not have, leave it like that. But if you have, go back to the coin, open the trading page, then tap on, turn on, let me show you. Okay. So once you get such messages, it automatically turn off the switch on margin call. The button will be off, okay? So you have to turn it on. So you see it's highlighted in blue like this. I hope that is clear. So that is it. All right, now let's go to other message. Under the other message, there are two types of messages you would see. There are new buy in, there are new sell in, okay? Those are the only two types of messages. Anytime the robot makes a buy or sells, you'd see a notification. Whether you did it manually or not, it will still show you, okay? What do I mean by manual buy and manual sell? Let us quickly go there. So for instance, this Not coin, if I tap on sell now, I have commanded the robot to sell it now for me, okay? And I wouldn't like to sell at a loss because I will actually lose since the return rate is in negative, okay? So this is how you sell manually. So if I press on the confirm button and it sells, I'll get a notification that it has sold and the return rate I got was negative so and so, okay? That is manual sell. Now, if I tap on buy and I'm buying maybe 10 USDT, then I confirm, the robot will actually give me a notification under the notification bell, okay, under the order message. It will not say because I bought it manually and I sold it manually, it will not record it. No, it will record it. If it's the robot that took it time to buy after starting it, or it sold when it got to its take profit, it will also be recorded under the other message. Is that clear? You guys understand it till up to this point? Is it okay? Today I want to actually communicate with my participants, my audience. Okay. So I have a few years. I can continue. Kindly post the YouTube channel here so that those who cannot join can join through the YouTube channel, please, since it's recorded on the YouTube. All right. Thank you, my co-host, anyone that does it. All right. So let us continue. Now, the other message doesn't only show you the name of the coin, the exchange you traded it on. It also tells you the average transaction price that was bought at, the position price, and also the time and date, then the quantity that was bought. Everything is clearly defined here. You don't need to go and look for it or ask Royalq support. Now let us look at the sell as well. So if it's a sell, they'll tell you the exchange you sold it on and also the quantity. Now, interestingly, you see the profit rate over here. So you don't have to even tap on the coin and trying to go to the transaction record to see it. You can basically see it from your notification that, oh, okay, so this Jasmine coin I traded, I actually made a profit of 3.057. And if you want to see how much was that, you can go to your revenue details to see the profit recorded, okay? Now this is ID. Okay, so this is the Jasmine, okay? So you see that, oh, okay, this is the profit I made. All right, I hope that is also clear. So it states everything for you. You don't have to go to transaction record. I'm going to show you the transaction record. Let me show you now. Where is Jasmine? I think it's out of trade. So I'll quickly search for it because there are about 300 and something coins on the Binance. I cannot actually go through or trying to search for Jasmine. So you can see this is the trade setting that I use for Jasmine. Because I've traded it before, the trade setting actually remains here. My take profit ratio is the percentage I told the robot to give me, okay? Sometimes it can give you more than the 3%. Sometimes it can give you less than the 3%. It all depends on your earnings callback and also the market, okay? How the coin is actually moving. Now, let us look at the transaction record. So this bottom is the transaction record, and this is the log. I'm going to talk about the log later, but let's look at the transaction record. So when we check the profit rate, it was 3 point something percent. This is it, recorded over here, and the amount in USDT is also attached to it. Okay, I hope you guys can see clearly. So I bought it 99, let's assume just 100 USDT. I made a profit of 3.05. So it was added to the 99.9975, and the deal amount is the amount that returned back into my USDT balance was 103. That is why when some people say, I can't see my profit, I don't know what's happening. Your profit is always in your USDT asset. If you are trading so many coins at the same time and you have some on floating loss, if you want to check the total overview, you will be deceived, or like you might be disappointed. So always go to the USDT asset to see if the coin that sold for you, truly the profit was added. Sometimes after the coin has sold, it doesn't return the money back to the USDT. So you have to convert it, okay? It doesn't really happen. It happens in rare cases. All right. I hope that part is also clear. Are you guys following? So I'm going to decline start meeting summary with AI companion. Prompt official is requesting you to. I'm going to decline this, okay? All right. So someone is saying I should explain it once more. Okay, let me get the YouTube channel. So we actually have 10 people who have already connected and they are watching it. All right, thank you, Pastor Mahmoud. So that's a YouTube channel. You can actually share it with people who want to join through the YouTube. All right, so let me go back. So someone says I should go over. I hope not the whole show. I was talking about the other message whereby you'd see your sell, your buy recorded over here, okay? Then I went ahead to say that you can still see the transaction record over here. I've not traded not, okay, I've traded not before. So you can see this is the transaction record. It tells you the coin that you bought, the amount, then whatever profit you made, it adds it up to this amount here. Then it gives you a total of the profit plus the capital. That is what we call the deal amount, okay? So when you go to your exchange, you would see 256 instead of 249 because you use 249 to enter into the trade, but it adds up the profit automatically. Now, if you don't want to trade with your profit, you move it to the funding wallet, or you make sure the next coin that you are going to trade, the calculations, you deduct the profit from it. But I think to be on a safer side, it's best to move it to the funding wallet so it doesn't confuse you. Is that clear? Okay, I believe I can move on. Okay, so let's go back to the home button. So that is the notification bell. Now, this notification bell you can find it under strategy. So under the strategy, it's still here. If you're on the strategy and you want to see how much profit you made from a particular coin, or you want to see if a coin has sold or bought more margin calls, just tap on the notification bell. You don't have to go back to home and go back to the bell. The bell can also be found under the strategy. Okay, just tap on the notification bell. Then you still see the system message and the other message. Okay, you don't see the security lock. I hope that is clear. All right, so let's go back to the home. We are not done with the home. So we are done with these buttons. You all know the use. I'm not moving too fast today because I got a lot of complaints that I move so fast. I talk too fast. So today I'm trying to come like down to your level. We are done with all this part. Now let's look at this part, okay? So you see adverts or in a form of informing us. Keep the platform safe. Any illegal ads are strictly forbidden in our platform. So Royalq does not actually entertain money laundering, okay? So if they see you like in that situation or someone reports you, you'll be in a big trouble. They said don't trust anyone, keep your personal information safe and avoid false information. Now let's look at here. So user profit is over 158 million USDT. If you want to know more about this, just click on it and you read. Okay. So the Telegram verification is now available. You can connect your Royalq to your Telegram app. So anytime there is a purchase or there is anything happening on your robot, you are being notified on your Telegram app. When KuCoin was added, they actually informed us. So this is like a form of adverts that they do. Once you want to know more about it, just don't be scared. Click on it. It will open the website where you can get all the information under that. Okay. All right. Now let us move to this notification bell here. And there is some 3 lines, or someone will also call it the menu bar. Okay. So if we tap on it, we'll see the latest announcement. Okay. Now, the announcement session is now broken into 3 parts. We have the latest announcement, we have the new listens, and we have the removal notice. Okay, so all these things are very, very important to us. You cannot be using an application and you don't check the announcement column. Probably they are removing a coin or they are dashing out money, they are doing some promotion or something. If you don't read, you miss out. If especially you don't read announcements on your Royalq app, you still don't read on the WhatsApp groups that you were added on, you're going to miss out a lot. Okay. So the latest announcement we had was they've added new trading pairs. Okay. And for different exchanges, if you don't see the exchange you are using here, it means they haven't added, so no need or no cause for alarm. Okay, so Binance added a new coin, HTX, I think 8 different coins, then Bybit3, then KuCoin as well. So you can add it if you wish. It's not compulsory. Okay, if you want to add. Now Royalq has actually gone ahead to explain to you how to add it by tapping on the home button, then go to the plus, that's the coin management. So everything is actually here, the steps to do to add. Then you must actually be on the 5.544 version to be able to get the new coins. If your version is lower than this, you cannot get the new trading pairs. Then the Android users to 5.50. Now, where do you check if you have this version? Let me quickly switch to that part because someone might be asking that, where do I see my version? You tap on mine, then you tap on system setting. So firmware version, the iPhone uses 5.44. So mine is up to date. If yours is lesser than that, then it means you have to update it, okay? By tapping on it, you see a red dot, tap on it, then it will show updates. It will send it to your Apple store for you to update it. All right. So that is it about the new trading pairs. And those who are trading with MEXC, okay, MEXC was brought not long ago. They have suspended some coins over there, PAXG, SSV, LRC, on the spot trading, not on futures, okay? So they'll let you know if it's futures, they'll alert you that futures, okay? Then ZEC from OKS. So they are removing ZEC from OKS, and they've told us not to trade it. So if you know someone trading ZEC, you have to actually let them sell now. Okay, so you see why it's very important for us to be reading announcements. Because a lot of people know that, oh, aside you picking signals, okay, from the groups, you can also trade the highest negative. Your new member comes on board and see ZEC USDT. It's on negative 30. That's the highest negative. That new member will pick it because they don't even know where the announcement session is for them to read that they are removing ZEC. Okay, so they removed it 2 days ago. Okay, so please let us take notes, get time. If you are a leader here, you're on V2 and above, it's your duty as your leader to get this information down to all your downliners. That is why before you even get to V2, we advise you to open a group of your own that you have all your team members there and you can communicate with them. Communication in this business is very, very vital. Let's not take it for granted. All right, so they removed also OMG waves. We announced it on all the platforms. So ZEM and ZEC. Okay, ZEC on OKS, ZEM on Binance. So let's be careful and transfer this message to our people. So new listens, okay. Under the new listens, that's when you see all the new coins that Royalq brought, even from the beginning, okay. So at first, the coins that we had on Royalq were the default ones we came to meet. But in 2023, May, they started adding different pairs, okay, because some of the leaders actually raised concerns that, oh, there are some projects, new coins that are really doing well. Why don't you bring those coins so we don't have to be trading it manually, because we love using the robot to trade. Okay, so Royalq brought it up for us to vote, and they started bringing all those other coins. Okay, so that is how come you see all these pairs. Now let's go to the removal notice. So under the removal notice, we actually see all the coins that are being removed from the exchanges. Mind you, Royalq is a tool that helps us to trade in crypto. They do not have control over the exchanges to say, hey, we are Royalq. We have more than 1 million users, 25 million users that are trading this particular coin. Please don't remove it or bring this. No, Royalq doesn't have control over that. But it's their duty to inform us if they see the exchange removing a coin. Okay. Now, what do you do if you find yourself in a situation whereby the coin that you are trading is being removed? One, you quickly convert it into USDT. Whatever money you have remaining, you can use it to buy another coin and make back the profit you lost on it. Or two, if the coin is being delisted on one exchange, but you see other exchanges have it, you can quickly transfer it to that exchange. Okay, these are the only two ways out. Okay, in businesses, sometimes we incur some small losses. So it's all part of the business. Don't say, you people told me we won't lose now. What's all this? Why are they removing this coin? This is the only coin I'm trading. Yes, I'm sorry, but that's the situation. And there's nothing anyone can do about it. Okay, I hope you guys have gotten it clear. Do you agree with me? So the YouTube users, those who want to join through the Zoom, you can join because 4 people have actually left. Quickly join. All right, so I hope you guys have understood. Let me continue. So that's about the latest announcement. Now let us go to API bind. What does API stands for? Application Programming Interface. Not every exchange has this feature. But if you see an exchange that has this feature, it simply means the exchange can be connected to a robot, period. Now, here are all the exchanges that we can connect to our Royalq: the Mexi, KuCoin, OKS, Bybit, Kraken, Indodax, HTX, and Binance. Now, if you see a padlock and you cannot really read clearly, it looks a bit blurred. This simply means it hasn't been added to the exchange, or it hasn't been connected. But if you can read it clearly and you don't see any padlock attached to it, it simply means you can connect it simply means it's been connected. Okay. All right. So let us move out from the API. Under the API, we have videos, we have tutorials where you can go according to it to set up your API binding. Now, someone will be asking, can one robot be connected to different exchanges at the same time? Yes, it can. Now, what are the benefits? You actually make a lot of profit, because if you are trading BTC on Binance, trading it on Bybit, trading it on KuCoin, once BTC goes up on Binance, you have made profit. If it goes up on the rest of the exchanges too, you have made profit. But please, you have to know how to manage your capital. Don't say, oh, because we can connect it to so many exchanges, my trading capital is $100. I'm going to put 30 on Binance, 50 on KuCoin, then $10 on HTX or whatever. It doesn't make sense. Okay, have a reasonable amount of capital. For instance, you want to start the business with 10,000, or you want to inject $10,000 into it. You can put 2,000 on Binance, 3,000. You can allocate it in such a way that it will be reasonable. Okay, and when you are trading too, you know how to manage your money. All right, now let us go to revenue details. So under the revenue details entails of the profit that you make from your trading. Now, most people get it twisted. They always think you can actually withdraw the money you are seeing here from Royalq. No, I don't know why. Like, they have that mentality. Sometimes it's very kind of a bit annoying trying to explain to a prospect that no, this money here is just a record you are seeing, but the actual profit goes into your exchange. Do you get it? Your trading capital is not on Royalq. Why do you want to withdraw the profit on Royalq? This is just, it's like simple logic. I just hope everybody will be able to understand. I started trading with $100. I made $10 within 1 week, or $10 within 3 days. My $10 is being recorded here. I see, okay, today I made $1, $2, $5, everything sum up to $10. Will I withdraw the 10 here? No. Why? Because I didn't bring my $100 on Royalq. My $100 was in my Binance. So that is where my profit actually goes to. Royalq is just helping us to see that, oh, okay, today you made this dollar, today you made this dollar. When you sum it all up, this is the total. Do you get it? So if you want to see the $10, go to your exchange, or even on Royalq. When you tap on strategy and you refresh your USDT balance, that is where you see the 10, because now you will not see 0 there. Instead, you see 110. Okay. I hope that is clear. Now, sometimes when you are refreshing the amount here, if you have a weaker connection, internet connection, you will not get the accurate amount. So you can quickly switch to your exchange and look at the value of USDT, not the total, the value of USDT. We have different assets, okay? So watch out for USDT and say, oh, okay, now I have 110, so I can place a new trade, okay? So that is it about revenue details. Now you can just tap on this forward button and quickly share it with your family or friends, anybody you want to tell the opportunity to. Okay, you can share it with them. The total profit today is what you get like daily. Then the cumulative is in total. They add the daily to the total. So everything sum up. That is why you see this amount here. But for today, 7th of June, nothing has been made yet. So you don't see any date, any amounts to as well. Now there is an information here. They said while using sub-bin mode, profit will only be shown after all positions are closed. Profit will directly go into your exchange balance. That is what I just actually hammered on right now. So what is the sub-bin mode? Now in the Royalq, there are 3 different types of strategy mode that we have, okay? Here are the strategy modes. If I tap on this box here, strategy mode, I'll be able to see it. So we have the whole warehouse mode, we have the sub-bin mode, we have the sub-bin mode real-time settlement. They all have its usage and like the effects. Now the whole warehouse mode, if you put it on this mode, it sells everything in whole and bring you your profit plus your capital. But with the sub-bin mode, it actually uses your profit to draw the average price closer to the current price. Let me repeat it again. If your strategy mode is on sub-bin mode, after it has bought 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, the 5th margin call and above, anytime there are sell, it actually uses the profit you got to draw the average price closer to the current price. Okay? Mind you, if the current price is higher than the average price, that is when there is a sell. Okay, so it draws the price closer. Okay? Now the sub-bin mode, real-time settlement, if you put it on this mode, it actually sells every sub-sell and give you the profit instant. For instance, if I have 10 margin calls, okay, if the robot has already done 10 margin calls, the robot will sell the 10th one, give me profit, sell the 9th one, give me profit, sell the 8th one, give me profit, until it gets to the 4th. The 1st to 4th sell all at once plus the original. Okay, so Royalq is trying to alert us over here that while using sub-bin mode, profit will only be shown after all positions are closed. Okay, so after it has, if it sells the 1st to 4th plus the original, that is when I'll see profit recorded. But the ones that will sell from 5th, 6th, 7th, that one, I'll not see any profit. But I'll see that they will notify me that there is a new sell. But when I check the profit rate, you see 0.00. But when you want to see the profit it gave you, you can check that on. Don't have any coin on sub-bin mode real time. Let me see. Okay. Yeah. You would see it over here. And you can also see it under the transaction record. Okay. All right. Now the records. Under the records, you see the profit you make. Royalq is not a return on investment that they will say if you are trading with $5,000, you'll be getting $100 every day. No, it's not. It's a tool that helps you to trade in crypto 24/7 to make profit. But one cannot tell how much you make daily because no one knows how much you want to put into a particular trade. And also, we do not control the market. The coins that you trade run on different chains, okay? So they all deliver at different pace. Some will be like, this coin called Pendle or whatever. I'll never trade it again because anytime I enter into this coin, it doesn't deliver fast. This coin called this. That's your own personal analysis you have made, okay? Because of your experience. So the profit you get, it varies. Some days I make $100, $200, some days 40, some days zero profit. It doesn't mean the robot is not working. The robot is working. It's just the market that is not favorable. I hope that part is clear. So see, $12, 27, 28, $36, 29, $5, 30th, $8, first, $31, second, $7, fifth, $7, meaning third, fourth, no profit. Sixth, $9. Today is 7th, no profit yet. It's possible there won't be profit or there will be a little profit. But the good thing is the robot does not sell at a loss. It will not say, this coin, we have delayed on it. Let's sell it at a loss so you can trade. No, it will never sell at a loss. And I don't know. Sometimes people are in a haste to make profit or like to actually make more money. But in trading, you need to be patient. Sometimes you can get 1 year profit in 1 day or within 1 hour. Do you get it? So that is why we don't make promises. We don't tell prospects that, oh, if you are trading with 500, oh, you should be making $20 every day. Are you the market? Do you know the 10 of Bitcoin or the coin the person will be trading? No, you don't know. So don't give assumptions. But what we say is you make between 0.5 to 5% of your capital. If we say capital, it doesn't mean your total capital, but the capital you injected in the coin. Okay, because you might have a total capital of $1,000, but you only introduce 200 or 500 into a trade. Don't expect to get that percentage of the whole total money when you didn't even enter all into the trade. Do you guys get it? Okay, so it's good. These profits are good, especially if you want to calculate it in percentage wise. Okay. All right. So if you tap on each number, you can see the coin that gave you the profit, the strategy mode that was used, the profit amount, and the fuel fee that was deducted. In Royalq, we have something we call fuel fee. Anytime you trade and you make profit, every profit, you are being deducted 20% of the profit that you made. Now, Royalq, you cannot go into your exchange to take 20% of the profit you made. So that is why you are being asked to bring fuel fee even before you can start the trade. Okay, the minimum is 10, but usually we say bring $20. But if you see the person has enough capital, you don't say 20, maybe 100, 200. So the person will not top up within a short period of time. But there are some people who share the opportunity whilst trading. Such people, they don't actually bring fuel fee. Okay, I hope that part is also clear. If you are not using spot, you are using futures, you click on the futures, then it will give you the record. So one can actually share this part to anybody through social media, through WhatsApp, on your status, anywhere you want to share. Once you tap on the forward or the send button, you can share it. So that is it about the records. Now let's go to the profit analysis. Under the profit analysis, you would see a beautiful graphical illustration of the coins that you have traded, okay, in the past, plus their percentage, okay, the percentage of that, the total money you have here, okay. Now the other stands for other coins, okay, other coins. Now if we go to the currency profit, that is where you see how much exactly you made in total on a particular coin. It brings it like, for instance, if I trade bake again and I make $5 on bake, it will be 88 plus the 883 plus the $5. Okay, it compounds the profit. It's not like one day I just made 883 from bake. Okay, I know some people's understanding is a bit far. Okay, so I have to break it down. All right, so all the coins, even if it's 2 cents you made from that particular coin, Royalq shows it. They don't hide it and say, this one is not really significant. 1 cent. Why we let us see it? Let's just hide it somewhere. No, everything is clearly, you see it. How do Ghanaians say it? Fili kadoji. You see it, Gani, Fili. They don't hide it anywhere. Okay. So that is it. You can also forward this part to someone as well if you want to share the profits. Now let's go to invite friend. Do I still have my audience here? Do I still have my bro? Okay. I reply all your questions. Just exercise patience. Okay. The audience are still here. No one is sleeping. Okay. We thank God. I thought I was here alone. So invite friends. Okay. With the Royalq robots, there are 4 ways you can make money from it. If you are just making money from one, I pity you. You can choose 2 or 3 or 4. Okay, don't just make money with one. Now, the first one is you trading with your own capital and the robot giving you profits based on the market. Okay. The second one is you sharing your referral link. Okay. I had someone in my team that has been in the team for long. She's trading, and for some time now, she hasn't really made any profit because one coin she's trading has been stuck. Okay. And she's not ready to add more money to pick other coins because she's not having enough money. Okay. But here lies the case. She got money from her team bonus. Okay. And she used that money to activate another account and made $30. After making that $30, I was like, oh, that $30, we can add it to your portfolio and you can open more margin calls on the old coins. But using it to trade a new coin, I wouldn't really advise that because you not really get a significant profit. Then she was like, okay, then I'll register my son. I said, okay. I was like, oh, that's cool, not bad. Because he said when she registers her son, she'll make $30 extra. That will be 60. Do you get it? So she saw it from a different perspective than rather putting the money in trade and maybe it will not deliver fast. And even with the $30, she will not make a reasonable profit. So rather, and I said, yes, that's the power. You have seen it. Because making $30 from just one activation. So I told her, yes, that's the power of sharing. So that is why we tell you if you don't have enough capital, share the opportunity. Don't say you want to make back your $100 before. There was this guy on one of the platforms who made more than 100% of their capital they invested in the business. And the person was still saying, I'm still testing the opportunity. I'm like, it's your own witchcraft or what? How long do you want to test the opportunity? You just came with your result that you have made 100% of the money you brought into the business. So what else are you testing? I was like, you are not serious. The reply he got that day on the platform said, I'm very I'm very sure that he will never come with. But I'm like, what are you testing again? We spoke to prospects that, oh, for you to try the opportunity, you can test with $100 and see. You test with $100 within 1 month, you made $30 or 25 or any amount, and you're still testing. How? Maybe they do not understand the meaning of testing. Testing simply means use your 100 to buy a coin and see if you get a return. The return you've gotten, has it been added to your initial 100? They'll say yes, they can see it. The 100 is increasing. So what are you testing again? You've tested it now. Now it's time to either add more money or invite more people to get more money. So you can pump it into but sometimes the prospects or the members think they are doing it for you. It's your own investment. You use 120 to buy the robot. So if you are trading with $20, you want to remain on the $20 for life. That's that's your own cup of tea. After 1 year, your robot expires. And who loses? You, not me. Do you get it? So guys, let's treat the business personal. Like the way you see how when we go to work, we treat our works. You know, hey, if you don't do it right, your boss will fire you. Treat Royalq like that. And you see the beautiful returns that you get. So invite friends brought all these stories up. Okay. In short, I was telling you that the woman decided to rather invite her son to the business rather than trading with the $30 she made with her second account. So at the long run, she went home with $60. Do you get it? So just come here, copy your invitation link, share it with your classmates that you attended elementary school with, a high school, university, in fact, everywhere. Share it to them. All your friends you had during those times, go and share it with them. Me, I can boast that I have someone who is like all my levels in the school. I have all of them doing Royalq. So share the opportunity. This is a great opportunity that we don't have to sleep over it, okay? So always copy the invitation link. Don't copy the invitation code. Why? When you go to Google Play Store, you type Royalq, you see millions of Royalq. Your prospect or your new member might not know which one is the legit. So copy the link. Let the person register through the registration form. He or she will be redirected to another page after successful registration. Now they'll tap on the download button. It sends them straight to their store. Then they can download the app. That is the official application. Whereas you cannot stop people from creating a decoy or like a counterfeit of Royalq app. Okay. So please share the opportunity. Invite your friends, invite your families, invite your exes. Then we all win together. Whoever you are inviting will win. You too will win as the inviter. Okay. Now let's go to user guide. So you all can agree with me that every device or every product you buy, it comes with a small booklet or a pamphlet in it, okay, on how to set it up, how to use it, the do's and the don'ts. Because Royalq is also a financial tool, it has a user guide so that the users can know how to use it to maximize in profit, okay? Now, under the user guide, there are 3 different topics. The first one is the beginner's guide that falls under the instructions. Then we have the Royalq. Who unmuted? Okay, sorry. Going to mute Pastor Mahmoud. All right. So we have the Royalq related questions and answers. Then we have the strategy description. Okay, the martingale strategy of never going out of position. Come and click on it and read to understand it. Understanding. This is free knowledge. The 120 we paid, all this one is part of. So if you are not here, you are missing out. Now the user guide are available in all these languages. Okay, so don't say, my language is not there. How will I understand? Okay. You see people in the group asking, how can I get cook when someone wants to do API? Send me video, send me tutorial. It's here on your app, beautifully on the same Royalq app. It's here. The instructions are here, provided you can read and understand. They even go to the extent of bringing you like an illustration with pictures and even try to circle or mark the part you have to click on. It's like easy peasy. Do you get it? So let's make good use of this. Don't wait and say, I don't even know where to locate that. Let me just wait. Someone will post it in the group. Please take the business like it's your own personal business. You are the CEO of your Royalq. Okay, so treat it as such. So that's the user guide. If you want to see the reason why you have 20 people under you, yet you haven't moved up in rank, come and read it here. The rank requirement for you to get to the second rank says, have at least 3 people that should be directly under you, at least 3. Meaning if it's less than 3, you do not qualify. Plus, out of the 3, you should provide 20 team in total. So aside the 3, you need 17 more. If you add 17 plus 3, that's 20. You go to V2 or the second rank. So if you haven't moved to that rank yet, there should be a reason. And the answer is here. Why do you see abnormal order? Come and read it. You would see it. Can both run Hobby and Binance at the same time? Come and read it. You would see the answer. It's all part of the 120. Don't feel lazy to read, okay? Now let's go to quantitative class. Under the quantitative class, we will also see some video tutorials about how Royalq operates, what is quantitative trading, what is principal income, and the interesting topic is floating loss. Because of floating loss, some people have left this business, but I pity them because they do not understand. But if they do, they know that floating loss is actually a blessing in disguise. Eh, floating loss is a blessing in disguise. Even if it takes you 1 year to make more than 100% on a coin, on one coin, it is better. You know why? My own friend said she went for products to invest in stock, okay, at the bank. And she chose 3 different products, okay? Those 3 different products, they said in 7 years, she will make 90% of her investment. So if she invested $50 or 50 euros in it, she's going to make, in 7 years' time, 90%. Is that not a cheat? So if I'm on floating loss for 1 year and I make 150%, is my own not better? 150% of my capital I invested, or even 100. And it has happened before. Myself, I've made more than 300% profit on a particular coin. Some leaders have made 500%. Some say it's Photoshop. It's not real. They just forge the you know how people can be. But it has happened. It's happening. It's not like it has happened. It's still happening. Someone entered BTC when the price was 15,000. Today, where is the price of Bitcoin? Go and check the person's percentage now. And it's been predicted it will go above $250,000. So where would that percentage be? So guys, don't let people deceive you. Follow who know road. Do your own due diligence. Read online. Now, don't even use Google. We have a lot of AI. Okay? Use them to get information. All right. So that is it about the quantitative class. Okay? All the video tutorials are here. The Binance, the HCX, the Bybit, everything is here. Once you play it, you see the steps. Okay, aside that, Royalq has a YouTube channel where you will see all these videos there. So we don't have any excuse not to succeed in this business. Now let's look at price alerts. Under the price alerts, you would see coins that I have added personally. You can just tap on the plus button here. Once you tap on it and you want to add your favorite coins, you want to be monitoring them, you can just add them by tapping on the star. For instance, I tap on Alice, then I click on done. If I scroll down, I'll see that Alice has been added. I think my network, let me add it again. Oh. So I click on star, then I tap on done. Or database execution error. Okay, that is why it's not adding. But once you do that, it adds automatically. Why do you need a price alert? So you can track. Perhaps because you know you do not have enough capital, you always go in for coins that have dropped below -20 or -30. So once you add those particular coins, your favorite coins, anytime it drops, they will alert you that, oh, this so and so coin has dropped. So you can now trade it, okay, if you wish. So that's a price alert for. Now, the mentor is actually, I'll show you on a different page. Now, let's go to more. Under the more, you see the most frequently used features. If you don't want maybe mentor, but you want to put asset, you just tap on edit button, then you add it. Or if you want to rather bring user benefits, you tap on mentor, you minus it, then you tap on plus of whatever you want to add. You tap on done, you confirm to save. Voila. The changes has been made. So user benefits has been, mentor has been replaced with user benefits. So you see, that is how we use that as well. So as we are here and I'm talking, you can see people are making profits in so many coins. Royalq shows everybody's profit, whether AI or it was normal margin call, they'll let you know. Okay, these ones are all normal. You don't see AI attached to it. Okay, and this is spot martingale. So you see the profit that the person even made on it. Okay, all right. Let us go to. So we, the crypto ambassadors, we only focus on the spot, but there are other people in our team that also use the futures because they know their way around it. Okay, but for us to minimize a lot of how do we call it? We don't want people to be losing too much. That is why we are always like we are concentrating on the spot, because on the spot market you don't lose your position. It's only your value that is depreciated, but the value comes back again after the coin has gone high in value. So this plus is what we use to add the new coins. If they've added any new coins, you tap on plus, then you go to the spot in the middle. So all has not been checked. It means there are new coins that I have to add. But once you see that it's showing checked or blue, it means you have added all coins. So we saw that 2 days ago they added a new coin. Okay, so I tap on add, then it's being added. Now if I tap on all again, oh, it seems it's not adding. Let me relaunch my app again. Have you learned something? Am I moving too fast? Those who have asked questions in the chat, I will address it. Okay, just exercise patience. Let me deliver first. All right, so let's go to the spot again. I tap on all down there, then I tap on add. Okay, seems not to be adding. I believe it's the system, but it's going to be added once you do the same procedure I've taught you. Okay, yeah, 377. So once you do that, it will add it automatically. Then you can pick up that coin anytime you want to trade. It's not compulsory, as I said. If there are any coin that have been any new trading pairs that they've actually brought to Royalq, if you don't want to trade it, don't add it. Okay, if you don't add it, you'll not see it over here. Now, how would you know how many coins Binance has in total? This is another trick to get it. Okay, since you cannot count every coin, just tap on optional, tap on all, then you see that all the coins is 377. If you want to check for a different exchange, just switch to that exchange and quickly. So now we can see that HCS is actually leading. At first it was Binance, but now HCS has taken over. Okay, so it seems the HTS rather has added because the check is still there. Let's go to optional and see. Okay, so now it was 423, now it's 431. So let me try the Binance again to see. I go to spot. Okay, it has refreshed now. So let me go back to optional and tap on all. It was 377, but now it's 378. So that's how you can see the total. Okay. All right, so let us go to the search. Please make good use of this search button. It's used for searching coins. They have given us a signal. Okay, this morning I received not signal on the pages. So I just searched for not. You don't have to scroll through. Look at the coins we have here. 378 coins. How will you see not? Before you even locate the coin, it must have sold because there are some signals that we enter. In less than 3 minutes, 2 minutes, the coin has delivered. So if you are late, you miss out, then you fall in floating loss. Okay. So use the search button to search for whatever coin you are looking for. Okay. All right. Now the currency, that is the cryptocurrencies, okay, the names. Just pronounce it the way you see it. We don't have any special pronunciation. Okay. But there are some that, like BTC is Bitcoin, ETH or ETH is Ethereum. Okay. You don't have to go to school on how to pronounce it. Just pronounce it the way you see it. They will not give you any award for pronouncing it wrongly or rightly. All right. So when I tap on the last price, the arrow at the top on the last price, it displays the coins that have the lowest price. Now, if I scroll down, I'll be able to see the ones that have the highest price. So that is BTC. The same applies to the change. Okay, and my focus is on the change. Now, if I tap on the top arrow on the change, it arranges the coin. It gives me the coins that are performing badly in the market. Oh, sorry. I locked my phone instead of taking a screenshot. Let me quickly share again. Sorry. Sorry about that. All right. So, as you can see, this coin, they haven't like actually announced it that it's being delisted or removed. Okay. So the ones that are being removed or delisted, I don't trade those ones. So that is why you need to see and you have to check the announcement. So if there are no signals and you have more money you want to trade, you can actually pick any of these coins with or without analyzation. What do I mean by like analyzing it? You have to tap on it or go to the trading view page and check the direction in which the coin is heading to. Okay. Sometimes it changes direction, sometimes too it doesn't, it delivers. Okay. So you look at it and know, oh, I think it's good to enter into this coin. You can enter. We usually have meetings for that 6:30 Ugandan time or 5:30 Uganda. I've forgotten the time. But it's 4:30 a.m. Ghana time. You can attend those meetings. Then you'll be able to generate your own signals. You don't even have to come here. Okay, there are some leaders too who teach it in their team. After they have learned it from the top leaders, they also teach it in their team. So you can learn that. It's not compulsory, but it's good to learn because knowledge is power. Okay, so you tap on the coin, then you tap on create, martingale strategy board create. Then the second next step, because the first one is you following a copy trader. But the second one is you using your own strategy or your own trade settings. Okay. Then you just tap on start if your settings are already there. But if you don't have any settings, just tap on trade setting. Then you choose your own settings. Okay. This is the default settings that comes with it. I tap on choose a strategy setting. Then I choose the last one, the one with the one shot, one margin call. Maybe I make the first buying amount 150. I check if my margin configuration is the same figures that I wish to see there. Then I save. Once I confirm save, this settings actually save. So this coin is actually new. That is why you don't see it has settings, because all my coins, I already have settings for it. Okay. All right. So that is it about the home button. Now let us move to quantitative or strategy. So you can see I have SSV on floating loss, ATM on floating loss, Bonk on floating loss. But I'm not worried because I know these coins will definitely deliver one day. Okay. I don't know when. It can be today, it can be tomorrow, it can be anytime. Okay. I'll just be sharing the opportunity whilst I wait for this, because this I cannot control it. But sharing of the opportunity, I can share to as many people as I want, and I'll make money from there. Okay, whilst I'm waiting for my coins to deliver. So I've already explained this part and this part. I'm not going to throw more light on it. Now, the spots here, once we tap on it, we can actually see if you are not going to use spot and you are using futures, you tap on futures, but we are using stop. And the running shows the coins that are currently in trade, that the robot can either sell or buy if it has to. Now the stop, if I tap on stop and I confirm, it's going to show me all the coins that I've paused. Okay. Now, if I pause a coin, the robot cannot buy, neither can it sell. But once I come here and I see this pause coin from -10, I see it in green, but it's positive. Let's say positive 35. Then I click on this button. It quickly sells it for me. It will send it to running. Then before I know, it has sold it. Okay. Even if your take profit you actually started with was 3% and you see it on plus 10%, the robot will give you 10%. It will not say because of your take profit is 3, I'll give you 3%. No. So once I tap on the play button, it quickly send it to running and sell it for me if it's due. Okay. The take profit, let's take note. You cannot increase it more than 30%. So if you pause it there, you will be able to take more profit than the 30% if you wish. Okay, me, I tell people that instead of you taking small profit from a coin that you have waited for long, why don't you rather take a lot of profit? Because that same coin, once it start pumping, it will really pump high because it has stayed deep for a longer period of time. Do you get it? So it's better to take it boom at once, but sometimes you don't have to be greedy. Okay. All right. So we have the search button here again for searching of coins. Then we have the batch setting, whereby someone can use the batch settings to pick up a particular settings. You want the settings to affect all the coins you are trading. Just tap on the batch settings, tap on the funnel, then tap on all, confirm it. Once you confirm it, tap on all down there and deselect the ones that are already in trade because they have their own special settings and you don't want your new settings to affect it. Okay, so it shows you both the stop coins and the ones that are already running. So you just deselect them. Then the rest of the coins, if you don't see it opened wide like this, it means you are not trading it. So this I'm not trading. The ones below I'm not trading. So now I can go ahead and tap on batch setting. Then tap on strategy setting since it's a strategy I want to change. Then I go to manually create. I click on choose a strategy setting. Then I choose probably this. So I'll make the first buying amount. Let me make it 120. So I tap on the save button. I wait patiently for this to finish loading. Once it loads, I'll just go back with the arrow. Sometimes it will automatically send it to the page. You don't need to go back with the arrow. Okay, the page you came from. So let's wait patiently for it to finish loading whilst I also sip my chocolate drink. Yeah, the iPhone users can testify. Sometimes it delays to load here, but with the Android, they do not experience that. Okay, it's done. I go back with the arrow. I go back again. Now let's search for the first coin, the 1,000 sats. Where is it? Or even the IVO, because I made it 150 at first. Let's check if the price has changed to the 120 I just did. Once it does, then it simply means the settings that I selected has taken effect on all the coins. So you can see it because when I did it at first, I made it 150. Now it's showing 120 because of the new settings that I just placed in it. Okay. So that is how to simply put trade settings for all the coins. So anytime you want to trade it, it's easy for you to trade it, okay? Maybe you might change the take profit and the amount, because if you are making more profit, you like to change the first buying amount. That is if only you are compounding. Compounding simply means you want to add the profit to the initial capital and go into trade with all. Okay. All right, so that is it about strategy. I think we are done with everything over here. If you see the coins in red, it simply means they are in trade. They haven't yet delivered. But if you see it in green, it means it's actually about to sell, or it will be selling soon. Okay. So the red simply means. So I'm going to pause all these coins because they are more than -10. That's my rule. If I don't want to open more margin calls, I quickly pause them, then I'll look at it later. Or anytime I see the coin is pumping, I'll check it up to see if my too has gone up. Then I tap on the sell, the play button, then the robot will sell it for me. Okay, so let me pause the SSV as well. I just tap on this button. Then it pauses it. I don't have to open everything and tap on pause. Okay, we are using a smart robot, so you also need to be smart in your ways. Okay, you don't have to go through the long process, even though sometimes shortcuts are dangerous. Okay. All right, so this eye here is for you to protect your money, so nobody will see the total money you have left. But anytime a coin sells for you, you need to click on the refresh button so you can see the money that is left. Okay. All right, so it has now paused. If you see it ash, it means it's paused. If you see it like this, it means it's running. Okay. So if I tap on the stop, I'll see SSV has been added. Okay, so you see it's here. So now the running coins I have is only one. That is not. Okay. And you can see the signal they gave us was, here's a signal. Take profit 3%. We should buy at current price. Once I saw it, no, I entered. Okay. And they said we should use the bull run strategy settings. So I already have the bull run strategy. Okay. So the coin name not. This is the signal. The person who generated the signal, that's their name of their signal team. Okay. Then the profit callback, the buying callback. It has to be on one shot, not on cycle. One shot simply means after the coin has bought and sold, it will return your capital and your profit. But cycle, after it has sold, it will quickly buy the same coin again. So since it's a signal, we don't know where the direction the coin is heading to, so it's not advisable to put it on cycle. Okay, so you can see because I have 5 margin calls, what I did was I had 135. I divided the 135 by 6. So my first buying amount was 22. Okay, so it's possible my margin calls will buy or not. If it doesn't buy, I'll just make 3% of $22. But if it buys everything, I'll make 3% of 135. Okay, I hope it's clear. Now let's move to circle. Under the circle, we'll see all the copy traders that have that are actually selling out their strategies. Okay, so they only make people copy their trade settings, but not the coins they are trading, just the trade settings. Okay, there are qualifications. You need to pass the requirements before you can have your own circle. There are a lot of them. If you tap on the graph, you see the top 10 leaders that are on the profit list and the hot list, then the popularity list. So this is another third way of making money from the Royalq business. The first one is you trading with your own capital and the robot giving you profit based on the market. The second one is you sharing the opportunity to make activation gain plus trading profits. The third one is you becoming a copy trader. Copy trader you have your unique trade settings. Once people join your strategy, they pay what we call the strategy fees. Okay, so any successful trade they make, they pay full fee plus strategy fees on it. Okay, I hope that is clear. So you see, yeah. All right, so let's move out of the circle and go to news. First, let's go to mine and let me show you the full fee that was deducted. Okay, so anytime this is just a trading account, okay? So anytime you trade and you make profit, they deduct fuel fee. The topic is here. The time it was deducted and the date will actually be specified also. Okay. You can only get the history record of the last 7 days. If it's more than 7 days, I'm sorry, you cannot get it. Okay. So I'm going to stop sharing this screen and quickly log into another screen. I'm logging in now. Just take your time. I'm almost there. So I share another part, the mind button, for you to see something. Will be done soon, and you can ask all your questions that you have. All right, so let's go to the news. Coming back to share again. So those on the YouTube channel, you can actually join the Zoom since 20 people have left. In case you want to ask a question, because if you type on the YouTube channel, I cannot see the question. So under the news button, we have my counselor, that is your upline. I think the Android users will have my sponsor or my inviter. Then we have the like button, the comments button, the group chat, the market. The group chat is the V1, V2, V3, V4, V5, V6, okay? So depending on your level and the group that you can join. And also the market. The market has to do with the price alerts, okay? So you can click on it and you see all the records. Okay, so I have one of my mentees that has messaged me. That's why you see 2 here, so I'll read it later. So you can actually chat all your mentees, or your upline can actually initiate a conversation with you. So with the Royalq, but aside we trading, making money, we can also use it in a form of a social media. Okay, one robot. Hey, it does a lot of things. So in fact, the 120 we pay, is like we are cheating the company. Because just one robot, it has everything in it. Okay, so let's go to mine. Now, under the mine button, you would see my picture here. This is the 2 years anniversary, but on the 21st of June, I'll be celebrating my 3-year anniversary because I started Royalq 19th of June 2021. So someone asked, why is it that I have 21 instead of 19? So some time ago, December, I think, Royalq updated the whole application and it took 3 days, 72 hours for it to return. So they were like, you people waited 72 hours, you couldn't do a lot of things. So we are giving everybody additional 3 days. Leader Doris Great can testify. Leader Minata can testify. So we got additional 3 days. We were so excited. That is why my account will be expiring 21st. Okay, so everybody has that 3 days bonus. Okay, so I'll be 3 years and I'm going to do a beautiful flyer. Then you not see 2 years again, you see 3 years. So yeah, always protect your email because Charlie, email dear, don't joke with it. So turn off the eye so nobody sees. So my rank, I'm on the 4th rank. That's the senior icon. It's attached to it. If you see junior, it simply means you're on the 1st level. If you see middle, it simply means you're on the 2nd. Okay, advanced, 3rd, senior, 4th, team, 5th, global. That is the last rank. Oh my God, I can't wait to get to this rank. God help me. God help me. I can't wait. I can't wait because there are a lot of goodies on this rank. Imagine earning globally in your small village or your small corner. Hey, Hey. In fact, there will be a relocation. All right, let's tap on this arrow here and check the personal information, okay? So your nickname is here. Your UUID. What's UUID? Do you guys know it? Okay, let's go and ask Google. Someone thinks UUID is something that they have to keep down. So UUID is simply a universal unique identifier, okay? We all have a personal one, okay? So my own cannot be the same as yours, okay? So no need, you can just copy it and paste it somewhere, but you don't need it for anything, okay? So your avatar, that's your profile picture you put over there. Some people don't have profile picture. It's just like their office is not organized. It's just there. They don't even see the need. Email is already bounded. My nickname, Doris Angel, as you all know me. Then the location, Germany. Now, if you don't see your location in the list, it simply means Royalq has not gotten a lot of people from your country, okay? Because don't forget, we all have IP addresses. So wherever you are connecting from, they see it on their system. So I was like, oh, so there are a lot of people in Germany doing Royalq. Hey, I confirmed that on the Apple Store, their reviews. I saw a lot of Germans. I'm like, oh my God. So Germans to do this business. Don't forget, crypto is actually legalized in Germany. That's why you see new banks and this giant supermarkets coming into crypto. Okay, crypto is actually legalized in Germany, so we don't have any problem or any. Last time I went to buy some grilled chicken and I saw someone paying with Binance card. I'm like, oh my gosh, this Oyibo man, he has Binance card already. So it means, yeah, okay. So that's it. If I tap on my counselor, I'll see leader Julius Kabanda. That's my great upline, okay? This is a person who introduced me to this business. And in fact, I bless the day I met him. Every day I pray for him and I ask for God's blessings. Because Charlie, I don't know him from anywhere. He's in Uganda. We haven't even met in person. Okay, we've just made video calls and I didn't know him before I joined the opportunity. So those that you are even fortunate to get to know someone who shared opportunity, you are still fully with it there. Now your own cup of tea or me, a stranger, I don't know from anywhere, but now we are family. My kids knows about Leader Julius, my husband. In fact, even my friends, they are like, so how much has Leader Julius made so far? I'm like, you are here asking. As if you know Leader Julius, be there. Don't join and be asking how much this person has made. So guys, it's interesting that someone who I don't know from anywhere, we haven't met before, has changed my life. Not only my life, but all my team members, okay? So be grateful for the person who introduced you to the opportunity. They really love you. All right, let's go to user benefits. So user benefits is where you would see the level you are, what requires you to the next level, and the benefits that you get on each particular rank. So when you activate, automatically you become a junior icon, then moving to middle. So the junior, you earn $30 on each activation. So let's imagine every month you tell yourself, I'll bring 4 people. That's $120. Cool one. Team reward, you get 20% of all the people that are under you that are trading. You get a team reward ratio of 20%. Now, this is the requirements to the second rank. You either do it alone or you do it in a group. I believe in teamwork, okay? Because teamwork makes the dream work. If not, Elon Musk wouldn't have bought Twitter. If not, Jeff Bezos wouldn't have be having Amazon if he can make it alone to the top. Okay. So that is it. When you scroll through it, you see all the ranks. Okay. Now, the last rank I would like to emphasize on is the global partner, because on this rank, you don't only earn from your team members, but you earn from people that you don't even know. You didn't bring into the opportunity. All these Germans that are doing Royalq, you earn from them, guys. So yes, that is why we are all focused on getting to this rank. Even if someone call me, hey, have you heard of this business? I'm like, oh no, thanks, but I'm not interested. Because my focus is here. I don't want anybody to distract me. Do you get it? Okay. Now let's go to assets. So assets, you can see there are a lot of greens here. This is money you can withdraw out of the business. This money that when I tap on withdrawal, I paste my wallet address. All. I can withdraw. I don't need anyone's approval to withdraw this money. It's not like those business that you see long figures, but they don't mean anything. This one I can withdraw because it's money that I've made from my team. Do you get it? Okay. All right. Let us tap on this button here. It will give you the deposit and the withdrawal history. So any money you receive from another account, from Royalq or from your exchange, it comes under the deposit button. Then if you go to withdrawal, money you've withdrawn from the Royalq opportunity, you see it under withdrawal, okay? So you can see this was withdrawn 1st of June, $355. Only $2 was deducted. And look at the time difference. Me, that's why I don't joke with this opportunity. Hey, my dear, we have done businesses that we couldn't withdraw our money. We will see the figures, but to get the money, hey, they'll now tell you the money is hanging in the blockchain. It's in traffic. Hey, by then, you didn't even know the meaning of blockchain. So whatever they tell you, you take it like that. You issue out a withdrawal more than 2 months, the money has not hit your account. Hey. Meanwhile, it's crypto. So guys, with Royalq, you don't have anything like withdrawal problem. Any amount you withdraw, they charge you $2. I remember during 2021, yeah, that was the last bull run. Leader Julius withdrew 2000, is it 2016 or 2017? They only took $2. He was left with 2015 in his exchange. Guys, this is real. I know leaders in Malaysia, India, and other countries, they've withdrawn 10,000. They've withdrawn 4 figures. This business, you can withdraw any amount of figures you want to. This is 3 figures. Now let's look at the 4 figures. This is 1,891. Just from me sharing the opportunity. I didn't go to 1 million people. Just the few that I had. I also told them, if you want to also make money like me, just do the same thing I did, even if you can do more. So imagine you have withdrawn 1,891. Then you have been deducted only $2. You get 1,889. This is more than someone's salary in Ghana. So guys, don't joke with this opportunity. If you don't have the opportunity to travel out of the African country whereby you find yourself because of the conditions, the economic situations over there, you can still be in Africa and make it through Royalq app. Don't sleep on this opportunity. Move house to house. In Europe, here, we cannot do house to house because someone will just call police for you. Why do you want to tell me about what business? I'm not interested. I don't need it. But in Africa, you see how the Jehovah Witness people have been doing it. They'll be moving every house, going, looking for distant people. You can do it in Africa. Nobody will catch you. Good thing is you don't even pay tax. So guys, take this business like your life depends on it. So this is actually the history record where you see peer reward, team qualification. Those are monies that have come in. Okay. So you can turn off the eye so nobody will see it. So this is actually 4,864 Ghana cedis. Okay. The Ghanaians in this house, they know what this money can actually do. Let's move out of assets and go to team. So under the team, this is where you see your team members. Okay. So we have 7 people activated in my team yesterday. I didn't even know. So yeah, those are the team members, the cumulative profit for today, dear. No one has activated yet. I pray after this meeting, I'll get 20 activations in my team. Okay, so you see all your direct referrals that are under you, their level. If you see M, it means middle. A, advanced. J, junior. A, advanced. T, team partner. Okay, so everything is here. You can track it and know when your team members joined. Now let's go to reward details. So under the reward details, you see the full details that entails of the activation gain. That is, anytime someone activates in your team, you make money. Then activate peer income, someone who is on the same rank as me in my team. So anytime they activate, I also earn in that from that team. This one is for the last rank. I haven't gotten there. Once I get there, I'll show you, okay? So we have the direct quantification where you see the people that are directly under me that are trading. So imagine you have a downline trading with 10,000, 20,000. Anytime they make profit, you also be making profit like no man's business. Okay, so you can see. All right, team. The team too is broken into 3 different parts. You earn from team quantification, peer reward, then global dividends. So guys, if you need money badly, this is a cool way to make money. Don't sleep on this opportunity. Now, circle owner details is where you'd see the cumulative profit of the circle owner. Okay. Over I'm not, so you don't see anything. The sync strategy is you syncing to someone's copy trader, like a circle owner. So since I haven't synced to any circle owner, you don't see any synchronization here as well. Now let us go to share. So this page brings us back to the invitation link, okay? On the home button, we have invite friend. On the mind button, we have share. So don't say you haven't seen it because they give you front and back. Okay. Royalq feedback. So this is where you can file all your complaints of the app. Maybe you're having a challenge, just ask the robot. If not, tap on feedback. Then they'll give you the old way of contacting them. If your problem is based on API issues, money flow, suggestions, if someone has violated the rules, you can report them. Most times if you report someone, you are being awarded USDT, like it's kind of like a gift they give you for doing the right thing. If it's a bug problem, report it. They'll investigate it and look at it for you. So under the help center, you still see the latest announcement, the beginner's guide, the questions and answers, and so on. So everything, it's like they provide it double. You don't have to say, I cannot find this, I cannot find that. Security center, everything security. It means the security of your account, okay? So how to change password, you can modify your email, that is changing of your email. Transaction password, you can see mine has been set. Google Authenticator 2 has been set, okay? If you want to set the Google Authenticator, once you click on it, you see all the steps. It's just very easy to follow. The withdrawal address management is you have some particular wallet address you've been withdrawing to, you can save it. So anytime you want to withdraw, you don't have to copy and paste. Then the Telegram notification is you connecting your Telegram to your Royalq app. That one too, it's easy to follow the steps. Trusted device, if I click on it, all the devices that have ever logged into my Royalq account, I'm going to see it. Even if it's a computer, you would see it. Delete account. If you are not happy with this beautiful application and you don't need it any longer, just come to the security center, delete your account. Or you can delete for another important reason. Maybe you use a wrong link. You want to use the right one now. Just come to delete account. You delete your account. You can be able to use the same email, the same nickname to create a new one with the right link. Face ID and PIN. Just turn it on. Since you know you, dear, there is no way you always remember your password. My strategy settings. So this is where you'd see all the settings that I've created before. We have the bull run strategy. We have the one shot with one margin call, one shot with 2 margin calls. Now we learned new strategies this week. Bye-bye poverty strategy, super bye-bye poverty strategy. So guys, create all these settings so that anytime there is a signal, you can just pick it up easily. You don't have to create it all over again. Now, system setting, where you'd see the version of your Royalq app, then the currency, okay? Because I'm a Ghanaian, I chose Ghana cedis, but we have the Great British Pound, we have the South African rands, we have the Ugandan shillings, we have, in fact, all the monies, not all, sorry, but some, most of it, okay? Choose the appropriate one. And the languages to the Royalq app are available in all these languages. About Royalq, these are their social handles. If you are not following them, follow them so that any new updates, you can also get it. Their YouTube channels has a lot of informative videos that will help you in this business. You can also subscribe to them if you haven't. Now, if you need the official website of Royalq, please kindly tap on this button. Then you'll be able to log into their official website. The official website is not www.royalq.com. If you have that, it means you're on a scammed something. All right, so now 11 o'clock exactly. Wow. Let's take in the questions, then we are done for today. Thank you all for paying attention and listening. If you have any questions and you want to raise up your hands, just tap on reactions, then tap on raise hand, or just write it in the chat. I'm going to scroll from the top. So first come, first serve.
My leader, there is a hand up, please.
Okay, thank you. So prompt official, kindly unmute yourself and ask your question. Hello, prompt official, please, I've asked you to unmute. You'd see the notification on your Zoom. Just click on it. Then your and Jonga. Jonga, please unmute yourself and ask your question.
Yeah, good morning, Doris and the team. I'm happy for the presentation that you have done. I have two questions. One is on the amount that one gets from the team members under the fuel fee. I have seen in your presentation that you manually withdraw it. Is there a way you can add this into your exchange? Into your exchange, like to increase your capital so that you have more room now for more trading. Is there a way you can use this amount instead of withdrawing it? Is there a way you can return it from Royalq to Binance for that case? That's one. The second one is on the strategies. I understand the whole warehouse mood is it has 5 margin calls. You can set from first margin call to 5. For instance, if I have set it for trading a certain coin and it has voted 5 times and the coin has fallen into dip, is there a way I can now change it to sub-in mode or sub-in mode real-time settlement after it has voted 5 times? Is there a way you can play around with these strategies so that you get out of the plotting loose? Thank you.
You're welcome. So may I know where you are asking the question from, Jonga? Please unmute yourself. You sound like an Indian.
Not really. I am from South Sudan, the newest country in Africa, in the world.
South Sudan. Okay, good. All right. So thanks for your questions. Let me start with the second one. So with the second question, if your strategy is on the whole warehouse mode and your margin call limit is more than 5, the robot will not be able to sell the faith call. Usually, we put the strategy mode on whole warehouse mode if you have less than 5 margin call limits. But if in case you want to increase your margin call limit from the 4 or 1 or 2 or any margin call, if you want to change it from 5 and above, make sure you change the strategy mode to either sub-bean mode or sub-bean mode real-time settlement before the feed call buys. Or once the feed call buys, you cannot change it. But if you change it to sub-bean mode, and the feed call has already bought, you can change it from sub-bean mode to sub-bean mode real-time settlement or vice versa. But the whole warehouse mode, once it buys the feed call, you cannot change it. So don't wait for it to buy feed call before you change it among the two sub-bean modes. Yes, your first question. The money you make from your team building, that's the activation gains and the profit from your people that are trading, okay, and they are making profit. There is no way the money will move automatically from your Royalq to your exchange unless you withdraw. You have to initiate the withdrawal process, okay? Because don't forget, once it does that automatically, it simply means Royalq has control over your exchange, which we don't want. Okay, that is why you have to initiate the withdrawals. You withdraw from your asset to your exchange, any of the exchanges, provided it has TRC20 Tron network. I hope that is clear. Okay, someone is clapping, meaning they got it clear. So let me move to the next person. Prompt official, kindly unmute yourself and ask your question.
Hello.
Yeah, prompt official. Yes, we can hear you. Please ask your question.
So my question is, in Rwanda, we don't have many professionals or someone who can guide us properly. Can you give us details in a group how you can set up for amount? Let's say I have there's some friend who have like 50 and 100 and 200, and that's the different setting. So if you can help us to set up the setting for actually like any amount. So that's the main question. And second question, it's about how to really go, how you can set up the price. Like you see, you're gonna the price it's dropping and you wanna go in the market on your setting. Let's say you wanna go when it's drop like $1, you can set up your price, but we don't really have someone who's mature in this. So I did the research. There is no one out here in Rwanda who can help us actually to set up good setting. And what I saw, it's not about a matter of the money you have, it's about the setting you have. If you have a good setting, you can even make money more than who have more fund, but there is no setting.
Okay. So,
Yeah.
all right. Thanks for your question. But your team, you have a team in Rwanda. I believe someone, you joined through someone, your upline, or you definitely have a grand upline. You have to make sure you contact these people because the person you came after also came after someone, like in that order. Okay, so they have to actually assist you because the settings that we do, you have to do the settings based on the total amount of money you want to introduce to the coin. Okay, and this is always being done by your upline. Aside that too, we also have Zoom meetings from Mondays to Saturdays, okay, that they talk about all these things. Like the Monday meetings, you don't have to be missing it in the morning. They take their time and explain to you that, okay, if you have $100, you have to divide it by so and so. But it's not my duty to do that. If you don't have anybody in your team in Rwanda, I'll advise you look for a mentor that will guide you, because It's true that if you have good settings too, you make beautiful profit, even if you have a small amount of capital. Okay, so all these things matters. So I'll urge you to look for your upline or your grand upline or your upline. It could be that the people you joined under, maybe you are their fifth generation and all the 4 people ahead of you are all new, but definitely they'll have a top upliner. Kindly let them connect you to these people. For the crypto ambassadors team, we have our own personal groups too that we post signals, we post Zoom meetings. And aside that, you can subscribe to the Crypto Ambassadors YouTube channel and watch the old videos. If you'll be at work during the time of the meetings, you can watch these videos because they are very educative and they can help you. That is, if your uplines or grand uplines are not willing to assist you. That is the best I can say to you, prompt official. All right, since nobody has raised their hands up, let me just check in the chat and address. But Pastor Mahmoud, once anyone raises their hands, please let me know so that I can.
Okay, my leader.
Thank you. All right, so Judith is asking, please share with us the YouTube channel. Okay, that is what they already sent. How does margin call drop work? So Nicholas something. Okay, sorry, your name is very difficult to pronounce. So the call drops work in this way, okay? The margin call drop. We have the bull run strategy has 0.2, 0.3, 0.5, then 1%, okay? But sometimes you get a signal, they will say 15% call drop. It simply means whatever margin call limit you will be having, you must divide that by the 15%. So if you sum up everything, it has to be 15. But make sure that the small percentages buy fast. You put it at the top, then the highest one comes below. Okay, so the margin call drops work in this way. If the market drops by that particular percentage, by 5%, the robot will quickly buy. But if you have your AI margin call button, you have it turned on, sometimes the market will even drop more than your 5%. It will not buy. Why? Because with the AI, it's very intelligent and it buys when it's necessary to buy. It doesn't just buy anyhow. Okay. So that is how the margin call drop works. If you want to understand more, please make sure you don't miss the weekdays meeting, especially the morning ones. Okay. All right. So Mubiana says I should explain once more. I think I did that with the transaction records and stuff. So I did that, right? Okay, so margin call drop. Nicholas, I've done it. Please, when you ask a question, don't repeat it because it makes me read multiple times, which is time wasting. Which button will you press to automatically sell? So Martins Igba, I showed you, I believe you saw it. When you open the coin, you will see sell and buy. Tap on the sell button. If you want to sell at the market price, make sure you check in the market price so it shows in the box before you confirm to sell. You can sell part of it, you can sell 100% of everything. Okay. So Sewada is asking why. I don't understand the why. I don't know what he means by why. Martins Igba says, what ratio, that is plus or minus, should you choose manually and trade? Okay, so Martins Igba, if you have negative, okay, the coins that are in highest negative, that is when you can choose from and trade. Okay. All right. So Draguli Isaac is asking, please, I have not understood the strategy mode properly. What of whole warehouse mode? So Draguli Isaac, I explained the whole warehouse mode. I'll post, I don't know if I still have it, but I'll look for it. Since I changed my phone, I got rid of a lot of messages. I'll try and see if I can get the write-ups, okay, the explanation of each each strategy mode. if any of the leaders have it, you can actually post it on the group so that we can share. Okay. I don't know what Leader Aminata was saying. Me, I'm in awe because I'm a money hunter. Oh, okay. She means that this thing, the 4 ways of earning from Royalq. So Leader Aminata is trading with her own capital. She has made quite a reasonable profit amount. I know I've known her for long in this business. Then she's also sharing the opportunity at the same time. She's also mentoring people and she's also a copy trader. So this woman here, she's eating from all the avenues. That is very smart. All right, so Techno BF says, is it possible to sleep on here? Yesterday night I did. Hey, how would you sleep on Zoom? Oh, I'm not understanding his question. How would you sleep on Zoom? Hey, that's serious. So Techno BF says, please come again. We don't understand you. Yeah, so the Pastor Mahmoud can also testify that the lady actually made 60 USDT on that day, which is true. At least I have a witness in the house. Yeah, blessing in disguise, but a lot of people do not know. If I manage to share and they haven't activated their bot, am I going to earn the 30 USDT? Oh, Dragule, Isaac. Oh, this one, dear, this is it's not possible now. If you share, they haven't activated, how will you get activation gain? Because the name of the earnings is called activation gain. It means they activated and you gained. So if they haven't activated, you just shared your link with them, they registered alone. Registration is free. They didn't pay anything, so you don't earn. Morris says it's okay. How do I gain when I invite one to join Royalq? So Judith Insangi, once they activate with $120, you make $30 out of the 120 they activate with. This money comes instantly, they activate, and you can withdraw it at any time. Okay. So thank you, Leader Aminata, for answering this question. Is the 30 USDT per person? Yes, Isaac, 30 USDT per person. So if you have 10 people to activate, that is 30 times 10. How much? Mathematicians, 300. Oh, am I right? Yes. All right. So Pastor Mahmoud too also explained into details. So if 10 people activate, someone has even asked the same thing. Yes, Emmanuel Mensa, 10 people, 300. Just convert it to your local currency and you would see how much that is. So if you invite 30 people and they activate 30 by $30, yes, Isaac. I see Isaac. Isaac will be bringing dozens of people into the business. All right. Yes, Royalq is a poverty killer unless people who don't see the light. Oh, Laban, kindly move slowly. You are, but fast. Oh, sorry. Please watch the video again. Sometimes you cannot get everything at once. Okay, so please, anytime you realize I'm fast, go and rewatch the video, but I'll take my time and I'll talk slowly next time. Okay, yeah. So Isaac, let's add to it. If you're on the first rank, you earn 30. But if you're on the rank that I am and you activate with your link, you earn $60. Okay, because I'm on the 4th rank. So the higher you move in rank, the more money you make. In case I invite them and they want to join, can I refer them to my mentor? Or am I supposed to be their mentor? So Isaac, you being a mentor simply means you know how to guide your people or the people that are not in your team. So if you know you cannot do the duties of a mentor, it will be better you introduce them to a mentor that can help them until you are good to go. Then you can now make them change from that mentor to you as their mentor. Okay. Because I see some people, they'll be like, hey, my upline said I should make him mentor by force, by fire. Yet your upline is not there 24/7 or when you need them most. So why would you make such a person your mentor when the person is not at your disposal? So just be smart and choose what will help you. You can only apply to become a, yes, thank you, Pastor Mahmoud, for also adding this thing up. So if you are not on the second rank, you cannot become a mentor. Everything comes with a requirement or a sacrifice. If we get it easy, we will not value it. Okay. So to become a mentor, you need to be on the second rank and above. All right. Dragule can become a mentor once you're on the second round. Okay. Okay. Thank you. All right. Isaac is asking like a lot of intelligent questions, and I like that. Okay. Copy and paste strategy. Good. Yeah, teamwork makes the dream work. Yeah, it's a nice statement. So the transaction password, yeah, it's always escaped me. It's always good to, once you activate your account, please create a transaction password and make sure you save it down. Take a screenshot, email it to yourself so you can have it in your email, because maybe you lose your phone, the pictures, you might not get it again. Okay, so it's always good, whether you'll be sharing the opportunity or not. After you've activated, make sure you create your transaction password. Now, what's your transaction password? It's a 6-digit number that you need anytime you want to withdraw money from your team benefits. Okay. How can one recover his or her security questions if they have forgotten them? So, Morris, you have to let your upline help you with the Royalq email address. Contact Royalq. They'll ask you to provide them with some information. So once you provide that, they'll help you to reset it. How do you name your strategy settings? So Raka or Rukea or Raka, okay. So when you tap on the mine button, you go to the how do we call it? My strategy setting. That is where you can create as many strategy, and where we have remark, you can clean whatever you see over there or name it under remark. Okay, if it's bull run strategy, you name it. Just go to the YouTube channel, look for the bye bye poverty, and you see how you can do that. TechnoSpark 5 Pro is asking, when should the AI margin call be on and off, and why? Okay, so if you want the robot to buy faster, your margin calls, don't turn on the AI margin call. But if you don't want it to buy rough, you can turn it on. Sometimes if you don't have enough capital, it's advisable to always turn on the AI margin call plus the margin call. Why? Because the robot will buy when it's appropriate. It will not buy anyhow, because the AI uses that artificial intelligence to know that that 5% you have set it to buy, if I buy it at 5%, it will not favor you. I'll wait for it to drop more before I buy. Okay. So that's the difference, and that's the reason. Emmanuel Latz, the question that I have is, I registered Binance account in 2021. I verified it, but currently now I forgot all the details I used, including the email. How can I recover it back? So Emmanuel, if you have, let's say, 3 different emails, go to those emails. The search under the email, just tap Binance. Anyone you see with Binance email for registration or something, or ID verification, that is the one you used. Okay. Now, once you log in, just tap on forget password. If you try all the passwords and it's not working, tap on forget password. They'll send you a code in your email, then you can recover the account back. Because once you try registering with another email, they'll tell you, you already have an account with this email, so they'll not accept it. So that's another way you can also know it. Olivia is asking, hello, Ma, is it possible to swap a coin in floating loss into another coin that is bullishing at the moment? If we are swapping it in floating loss, then you have to sell manually on Royalq. And if you sell manually on Royalq, you will not be deducted full fee, but the value would change. Let's assume you invested $100 in the coin. and you have a floating loss of -50, meaning you'll be left with $50 on your exchange. So once you swap it on your exchange, the coin will still be existing in Royalq, so you have to sell it manually before swapping it. When you sell it, it will become USDT. Then you can swap it to the coin of your choice you want. But I don't advise that unless they are removing the coins. That one, you don't have any option. Okay, but it's your choice, so you can do it the way you want. Lazara Tomido is asking, is there still the possibility to obtain Binance credit card for withdrawal? No, unfortunately. Why? Binance card stopped functioning in December. They haven't yet brought back their new card because the first card was Visa, okay? Their contract with them ended and they have to bring a new one, but the new one is not yet in. If you're in Europe, I would advise you to go in for Bybit card. I use that a lot and it's been helping. But if you don't want to order for the Bybit card, then you can sell your USDT through the Binance Pay and it will come directly into whatever account you need the money on. But good news is now the buy for Binance is back. Buying with your credit card or MasterCard is back. I saw the announcement on X and I verified it. So those who have been buying on Binance, you can now buy with your cards. Olivia, hello ma. Is it possible? So I've answered Olivia your question. Difference between average transaction price and average position price. So the transaction price is the price at which the robot bought it for you, and the position price is the position price. I don't even know how to explain this well. Okay, so now Dede Abigail. I hope you got it. Oh, who posted this? God bless you, Leader Kate. You are such a darling. Thank you so much. You've made the work so easy for us. All right, so that's a YouTube channel. Pastor Mahmoud also reposted again. It's exactly 11:26. I think.
There is another hand up, my leader.
Oh, there's another hand up. Okay, Micah Power, unmute yourself and ask your question, please.
Thank you very much. I'm a newbie in Royalq. I activated my account yesterday, and because of light situation in our country, before I on the meeting, I've already started long ago. But of yesterday evening, I saw this, which I did not know a signal is being dropped. So I don't even understand the TP and the preset current. I saw TP callback and drop. I don't really what it means.
Okay, so the TP simply means take profits, the profit you want to take on the coin. Okay, so if you see the signal like that, it means on the trade settings page where you see whole position take profit ratio, it has to be that 3%. And where you see the buy in callback, that one is supposed to be 0.02. Now, your upline is supposed to guide you with this. Aside that too, we host meetings on Mondays. If Monday morning you are not available, that's Nigerian time. Is it 8 a.m.? Yeah. If you are not, if you are not available, you can actually watch it on the YouTube channel. Okay, the YouTube channel is on the page. Please copy it, and go and subscribe to the channel. So anytime they post something, you'll be able to see it. But please go to your upline. You have to worry your upline to assist you because your upline has to guide you until you are able to take the baby steps. Then you'll be able to get so many things clearer. But the TP stands for take profit. We have the buying callback, and also sometimes in the signals, they'll tell you to use this particular strategy, or it has to be one margin call. Okay, so your upline has to explain all this for you. If your upline is not available, you can also look out for a mentor. Just search on the groups or just look for someone who can guide you and make them your mentor, then they can help you. I hope that is okay.
It's all right. Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, so there are more questions. Ruaka is asking, is the return rate the same as the profit rate? No. The profit rate is the profit that you make when the coin is sold. But the return rate, there are two types of return rates. The general one, okay, plus when you already enter into the trade, you entered at a particular position. That return rate is also different. Okay, so you don't have to confuse the two. I hope you got it clear. So Mohammed says, I need to be student to learn. How can I contact the coach? Who is the coach? Which coach are you referring to? I don't know, please. Okay. All right, so that is all for now. I think we are done for today. God bless you all, my co-hosts, for assisting me with this meeting, and all those who were able to attend, who started from us from the beginning to the end. I hope you have learned something new and you will not give up on sharing of the opportunity. Even if you've been sharing for 2 years or 1 year, you haven't gotten any single person, continue. You have to be consistent. Don't give up, because it said there is light at the end of the tunnel. Okay. I see Madam Dora here. I see Madam Dinah. In fact, if women, old women, are doing this business, guys, you, the young ones, you can do it and do it more. Bring your mothers, your aunties, everybody that you know, guide them. They will be able to get this business well. And at the long run, we'll all laugh. Imagine you got to know BTC when the price was 69,000. What will happen if you didn't introduce your family and friends? Then you see BTC at 250,000. Would you ever forgive yourself? Don't forget, BTC started less than a cent, 1 cent. Today, this price has now risen up. Currently, we're on 69,000. And it will even go higher than this. So please don't be shy to share the opportunity. Just look at it as if you are saving someone financially. Through that, you can earn money to boost your portfolio, or perhaps deliver someone financially. Okay. So God be with you all. I thank you for your time. Hey, Lady Catherine, long time no see. You have to contact me. All right. So I think we call it a day. If you want to watch the recorded version, you can check again. But how come some people join without audio? How were they able to hear us? Dragule Isaac. It's not possible you connect unless they have network problems. Yeah, because I see 3 people here. They never connected with audio. It means they were not part of the meeting. Oh, so sorry. My leader, they prefer matured or big women instead of old women. Okay, sorry. If our big women are here, if our matured women are here, how about you all? So guys, thanks. Have a nice day. God be with you all. It's 11:32. I think we should call it a day. We'll meet, God willing, next week, same time. Okay. Have a nice weekend and God be with you all. I'm going to end those on the YouTube channel. God be with you all and thanks for connecting as well. Okay, I'll not forget you guys. All right. Bye-bye. I'm going to end now. All right. Bye.